Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is my play-by-email match against KilRoy. He is the commander of the Allied forces, for me it is the Empire of Japan. This is the last day of March 1942 and we will maybe see some clash of forces around Marcus Island today. Maybe. I only know that I sent my Pacific Carrier Division plus my battle cruisers that direction, and KilRoy's American carriers and battleships are also nearby. First, my patrol boat find an enemy subtender, but normally they don't like to engage each other. And my sub at Marcus Island is detected and failed to attack. And yeah, some cargo ships have some flotation damage. And now, yeah, go down. Coastal batteries at Darwin are really no easy taking, so next time I would maybe suggest 2 heavy cruisers is maybe too little firepower to suppress this. It needs maybe at least 4 or 6 heavy cruisers, better maybe battleships. But the question is if you can afford it in time. So no night engagement, and it looks also that we have no Navy daytime battles. And now is a good big question, where is my location compared to KilRoy's carrier location? Okay. So maybe we miss each other so far. Some airstrikes out of Rabul to kill this last Australian forces. And now they're really dying. The same out of Batavia. And some strikes on airport of Rangoon. Flag is still strong. Even if I come in 20,000 feet, and this is normally the maximum you can fly with normal fatigue for pilots. If you fly higher than 20,000, then I think there's some rule that the fatigue for pilots and maybe airframe increase. So, and if I don't create here any damage, then this is maybe a bad day. Plus I lost 1 airplane against flag, because the flag of the British are really strong, even up to 20,000. Good. Additional strikes on this Chinese broken units south of Yinan. And my short-range bombers attacking this British forward division. Many airstrikes, but most is whole China. Or out of Singapore striking north the Dutch. Yeah. Not much to kill more. Now the army bombers. Again, only 1 airbase hit, but the heavy storms is maybe here the impact. little late. This is of course normally the beginning of the day. First sweep the airspace and the bombers come. But naja. And then one of my destroyers have also a leaking problem. So now the KilRoy was able to spot my carriers, but I think I have still no confirmation of his position. And okay, the first reaction, some British, New Zealand bombers attacking my Navy Guard units. And no big airstrike. No carrier strike today. And again, one hit on my sub. And the next cargo ship will down. But so long it's only a cargo ship. So the Dutch forces are non-stop under airstrikes, and now they also surrender. Good. So maybe there's one base force waiting in Sebang, but not more. Now with all my reinforcements, I'm striking for Darwin. I can take the fort, but I cannot take the base. And I'm still here low on supplies. I was still able to overcome some resistance. And again, KilRoy only have here roughly 265 base defense power. And out of this, he more or less every squad is now disabled, and 30 are already destroyed. So there's simply not more much left to really defend the base. And my tanks are out of the swamps, taking the British on, and yeah, they surrender. They have no way, long time no supplies more. The attack value was 1 from original 450, so really nothing left. Still, you can see here over 150 squads, but they, yeah, if you don't have any supplies, then it makes no sense more. Now I take the base force, and the base force is totally, yeah, crashed. This is only a very small little base force, so I was lucky. Nothing really stops me at the beginning. This is a critical moment. Take the base. Now I have one base, and now I can really try to unload more equipment. And here we can see that normally the strongest stuff is this base force, Northwest Australia base force. It is maybe the original base force. And plus here's some Australian division apart. Well, maybe it's a full division, I don't know. Looks like the full 8th Australian division. But not more much power left. And now this battery fire is much weaker and have no impact more. And more or less I come back and take the base. There's nothing more left. My air force already destroyed the enemy units, so the Royal Thai army partly can retake the base. So we arrived at April. There was not really too much special activity. 2 of my Kates had ops losses, and a bunch of other airplanes get flak killed over Rangoon. NL. Also one of KilRoy's Catalinas get killed somewhere on the map. who knows where. Ship sunk, I think. Yeah, 2 of my cargo ships go down. So 155mm Darwin and 6-inch shell for my other. But both of these ships are cheap, standard. This is, I think, yeah. The game start with most of this kind of cargo ships. They are patrol boats. But they all have this shitty equipment, and the patrol boats, they have a value of 10. If you convert them to a cargo ship, they are speedy because they can make a speed of 3 and maximum of 4, and they are much cheaper. And if you convert them, like I just don't know if they are really. You can convert them, and then you have a decent troop load. Let me check. I need to finish this topic. No, this is the other one. Ah, yeah. No, it's the other one. So pity. These are all other types of. Ah, yeah, here. This is this. Yeah. This is this cargo ship. But with the troop edition, the game don't tell you here. This is a little, I don't know why, don't ask me, but you can see here that this is a troop edition, T for troop. You convert this cargo ship to normal cargo ship or troop ship, and then you have nearly 1000 troop capacity, and that is a lot, I would say. And the decent speed, decent range. This is a good supply, and I never really convert them back, but even later I normally keep it on troops to be more flexible. More or less I try to, every ship what can make a speed of 14, means the max speed of 4, I will normally always convert to a troop ship. But this is more in my playstyle. I mean, no one really must do this, but can do this. So, and there's one more cargo ship is totally burned down. Again, one of these cheaper ships. And the rest is all healthy. This is the destroyer. It has no fire, so it's really only flood damage. So I must maybe let this one guy return to maybe to Dili first, make some emergency repair. But it looks also that I can maybe take Darwin next turn, and then I can maybe also do the repair here in Darwin before I must cross here the sea. Who knows? Good. In China, no change. No supplies. Only bombardment out of the air. Rangoon, my airstrikes are not really successful, so now all is repaired again. My tanks are still driving north. I took this base again. Still nothing is destroyed, so the resource center still produce some stuff. And maybe now it's time that I can use my Thai forces after 2-3 months of training, and they're nearly complete ready. So I can maybe now also use the time, because I make the attack here on Rangoon. Maybe I will use now the long walking way for the Thai units to walk here up and support me, and open also the small road for supply flow. The Dutch in north of Sumatra are now completely destroyed. Sabang is the last stronghold. Stronghold is the question. The British are now completely destroyed. This division is no more. Finally, here we was already. Also, it looks like the Australian forces are stopped to exist. So if I wait now some turns, I think maybe the base will simply switch back to Japanese. I don't must even interact here. Nomaya, it looks empty, quiet, nothing. Fiji, empty, quiet. So this means, and I try to escape here. Luckily I have no detection. Heavy rain maybe cover me, and the enemy torpedo bombers attacking the base or land forces. So I took the base. The only problem I have now is that I normally he need here more supplies. But supplies is always a little risky to unload if there's an enemy nearby because it's force your ships to stay. It's a hex longer. And now I have also no unloading bonus more. And I have here also. I had here a carrier for for air cover. Yeah, but now everything is done. So what I need to do is next is bring in this task force. This is the next, and this is maybe the better one. Here I have my division, army, HQ, everything. This is the big guys. So let's say this. So I will bring in the carrier, so escort carrier here, meet each other, and then I go to Gisborne again and unload the real fighting wave of my New Zealand strike force and attack army corps. So it now is a big battle here. The question, where is my carriers and where is KilRoy's carriers? I only can say that my carriers are here. Here is a battleship group. Because I split up, I was not sure which way he go. And I dismissed more or less Wake to have more surprise. My battleships have detection. This is my battle cruiser formation. Have no detection. And yeah, I know that KilRoy had detection on me. I mean, he had some spotting of carriers. For some reason my carriers itself have no spotting, but maybe I only missed this information. So I cannot find him. I'm a little in the dark now. So let's see how the next turn will end. Thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.